A Ryder Cam TV mug, amazing.
Wow. Hello and welcome to another Ryder Cam TV video with me, Mark, and you.
Me, Mark.
Mark and Toby.
You know, it's never going to be like the BBC, mate. Right, we've had a few comments about apparently it's like looking at a shopping channel. Well, guess what? We've got more stuff.
It's going to be a shopping channel. So, Mark and I have been using the Interphone tour for 4 years?
I'm on the third one. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is my second, well, this is my third one, but my first one of the tour variant,
Yep.
which is now an older one.
I've had 2 tours.
And I was out on a ride the other day and riding around, and it constantly stopped connecting, turning itself off, rebooting itself. It would get to the stage where I'd turn it on, go to connect to the people that I was with, and it would go, connection established, or whatever it says, but got halfway through the word and then reset.
See, I don't have that problem because I just don't listen to people.
I couldn't get music either.
No,
I know,
no.
and that's what I use it for.
Oh, that's his little signal when he starts not connecting. It's telling you I'm dying.
And I also noticed on the BMW sat nav that it was constantly saying it was disconnected, but it was still working. So there's obviously an issue with it. It's obviously dead.
Yeah.
But I've had it for 3.5 years, and it's been around the world. The battery life is insane.
Yep.
And I've been through some horrendous rainstorms. And
It's amazing. Amazing bit of kit.
So at the moment,
can I just say you're not going to sell that on a? You just said it's dying, and here it is for sale.
Well, for that very reason, because this one is dead, I have gone ahead and purchased.
The Interphone is dead. Long live the Interphone. There you go.
Yeah, the new version of the tour, which is the Interphone Avant. So this has got some bumped up specs and stuff, so we thought we'd do an unboxing and let you know what you get in it, because these are really, really good, aren't they?
They're amazing. Battery life is like, I think it's
something like 20 hours or something.
About 20 hours. However, I left mine on when I went away for a week and just forgot to switch it off. It was on my helmet and it was still flashing 7 days after I came back.
Yeah.
But obviously it wasn't connected to anything because, but it was just,
Yeah.
it was...
Well,
that's how good it is.
I've been on a tour. Every tour I go on, all day long, that's on, connected to my sat nav and listening to music all day long.
Yeah.
And I don't even turn it off when we stop for coffee or dinner.
I don't either.
And some days I can get nearly 2 days out of it.
Yeah, I only ever charge it up when it goes down, when it
goes battery low. Please recharge.
It just gets to battery low.
Yeah.
And it's...
But there are some other variants of these.
I don't know what I was saying then.
There are some other variants of these, but the reasons I like it is because we're all bikers with sausage fingers. I've seen your fingers and they're like sausages. And they've got massive buttons, and it's really easy to find where those buttons are when you're wearing your gloves, aren't
How many times do you see people going...
Yeah.
on the side of their head?
Yeah. It's got the same buttons, it's a little bit sleeker, but it's got some bumped up specs. So in the box, which I've got to say is really quite well presented. It's an Italian company, well presented. You love it when I talk about the box, don't you?
The box, if they just package it, you'll buy it, won't you?
Of course.
There's a wire in a box.
So you get a micro USB, I think that is, micro USB cable to charge it up, and that plugs into the back really easily. And it's just USB the other side, so you get that.
An interesting statistic.
Okay.
It'll do an 80% fast charge in, I think, an hour.
Yeah.
I think it is.
They're really good. And then you get all the gubbins for inside, so you get some
Sticky
Velcro
bits.
patches, you get some bits for the boom mic.
Yep.
Like Dead Cat.
Yeah.
Although it's never made any noise. Some square bits of Velcro, some round bits, some different shapes of Velcro. Another one. That's a Dead Cat for the boom mic that fits inside the full face helmet.
Yeah.
Because they provide 2 boom stuff in here, which is good. You get the cellular line stickers.
Important. Always have stickers.
Yeah, so you get all of those. So you get all of that.
Do we have Ryder Cam stickers on the Ryder Cam website?
Yes, we do.
There we go.
Yeah. Now, in this little box, you get, and this is what I really like about them, they think about different helmets, so you get 2 different ways of fitting them to your helmet. You get a sticky pad And that's the one that we use because it sticks really nicely and closely to the helmet. And then it comes with these two little, I don't know, guides with the guide holes.
Let's call them
there.
slots.
Well, that's the slots, yeah.
There you go.
And it just literally...
Locating pins. How about that?
Yeah. It just literally locates in and clips. And then you've got your release clip at the top to slide it out. Like that.
It's really easy.
Yeah. Right, bear with me.
See ya, thanks for coming.
Bear with me because I have my hand.
I was going to start singing, I'm glad he came back.
Yes, am I. Right, so on the side of the helmet I've got one of the clips, which is one of the reasons I went for the Avant rather than the Sport or the Active. Sport or the Active looks a bit smaller, the buttons look a bit more, a little bit smaller, so it's more difficult for you to find them. But this one just literally clips on to what I've already got.
Yeah.
And it's really slim. You can see that it's really close to the helmet, and I've never ever noticed buffeting or any adverse effect with having it there.
It always makes me laugh when people say, oh, my head was going to be ripped off.
And I also picked it because it saved me taking all the gubbins out and then putting the new ones in. And it just literally plugs into the bottom, like so.
There you go.
And it's nice and neat. So, inside the box you get one of those, and then you get a clamp. So you might be the sort of person that wants to clamp this to the side of the helmet, and that basically goes on the outside of the helmet and the clamp goes on the inside. I don't use them because I find that the clamp sticks down a little bit too far and hits my...
If you've got a long neck, you'd be alright.
I've not got a long neck.
Loads of giraffes wear them.
A long fat neck.
And you get a spannery thing for tightening it up.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Then you get a load of bump, which you don't really need to...
Instructions, who needs those?
Who needs instructions? And then what I really like about them is that they don't say you have to buy one kit for one helmet.
No.
So if you've got a full face helmet, you'd want that mic because that sticks inside your mouthpiece, right next to your mouth, and then that connects to the headset. And then you get two little speakers, one right, one left. And what I do like about it now is they've got these really thin cables as opposed to the round fat ones.
Yeah.
That's going to be really easy to fit into the gubbins inside the helmet. And the connections, you can only put them in one way. They're really good now. They've changed them from those massive round pins.
Yeah.
So rather than having to try and find space to put them in,
It will go in.
well, some helmets are really tight, aren't they? But this one, you just guide it in, make sure it's the right place.
Are you sure
and
you're going to do it right?
just literally clips in, and that's a tiny little space or tiny little thing to find a space for. And on top of that, you get a
boom mic.
Yeah, like a boom mic, so you can fit that into your helmet and you can angle
If
it
you've got
wherever
a
you want.
flip top, a lift up or an open face.
So, in the true style of Ryder Cam, who had all their ideas stolen by Blue Peter.
Yeah.
Here's
40 years ago.
Here's one I did earlier. So I've got the boom mic in there, and you can angle it wherever you want. You can move it to and fro, stick it inside wherever you want, wherever fits. And it just works really well. And the good thing about it is to connect something is really easy. First time you get it, it comes charged, and you literally turn it on, you press and hold it, hold the on button,
battery high,
and you hear the battery high.
connected to phone.
Now I've already connected it, so it says connected to phone, and it is that quick. And then the sound quality inside is immense, isn't it?
It is, they're really good.
All you do to connect it to your phone is you go into the Bluetooth settings on your phone, open
Just
them
pair
up,
it.
press and hold that until it says pairing, search on your phone or let it search, it will connect automatically. Follow the prompts on your phone, it's done. That's it.
And that does radios. It does Bluetooth music from a sat nav or from your phone or anything like that. And the nice thing I like about it is I'm sure many other products do it, but when it rings, if you just say hello, it answers the phone for you.
Yeah, if you do get one of these, one thing we found when we first had them was that the sound was really quiet. There's a function on here that manages the level of that music coming out or the sound. You just turn it off so you can then set it.
You get a choice of open face or full face, and it has to be open face Oh, and yeah, open face with the volume off or something.
Yeah,
And it's
but you
really
can have
loud.
voice control activated. You've got music on there. You've got FM radio. I think it's got DAB on this one, but FM radio. You can go up to, this one connects up to 8 other units and up to about 5 or 6 miles distance.
Wow.
And this does it in a different way. So the old ones, you used to have them almost daisy chained. So you would have to have Ryder 1 connected to Ryder 2, Ryder 2 connected to Ryder 3,
Oh, God.
Ryder 3
That's why I never
connected to
do
Ryder
it.
4. Now you can have that connected to lots of riders because they've got a mesh system which then connects to the nearest one as you going in and out of. I mean, obviously, if you're number 1 and you've got 8 people or 7 people, you're the 8th one, and that's right at the back, and that then changes location. It might struggle a little bit, but we use it for music all the time. Really good audio, really good bass as well on these, and never ever had an issue.
No, they're just
Ever had an
bomb-proof.
issue. Really good, and it looks kind of funky. Do you think?
Absolutely, if that's
Yeah.
what you say, yeah.
On the old one, it's quite strange because on the old one, they've got these little bars here which are really easy to find your way with your gloves.
Yep.
And I've noticed on this one, it looks nice. You have got the bars, but it's a proper step up. So those buttons they're not
It's
separated in that same sort
Yeah.
of way. So I'm wondering how we get on with that when we ride.
We will see.
Yeah, but Interphone, in terms of the connectivity and how we've been using them, really made really well. They've changed things over the time. So they had this horrible connector that was a triangle that used to get wet. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And then it's connection on the bottom with a rubber seal. They used to give you little bits of grease, didn't they?
They did, and to replace the headset and the microphone, I think the kit cost about 20 quid. I think.
Yeah.
It's not expensive, and it's a good sound. So
Yeah,
we're happy with
I
that.
bought another set for my other helmet, so I can just literally take it off one and put it straight on the
That's
other.
what I've done. There we go.
We're always copying each other, but yeah, really good little system. Sounds really good. Loads of features on it. Have a look. We'll put the link in the description so that
Say
you can
we,
see
I haven't
it.
got a clue how you do, but you'll definitely do it.
Yeah, but it's really good. It comes with good warranty as well. I have had one of the older versions, the 5M XT or something, the really old one, go wrong, sent it back, they replaced it straight away.
Yeah, they're
but these have been really, really good, haven't they? Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm a bit annoyed that I had to go for the most expensive one, but I looked at the others. One, they didn't fit on the same connection, which I think is a bit of a downside for
I just bought another one of
Interphone.
those.
But why did Interphone not use across their board the same connection as the other one?
I don't know.
The two lower down levels, they connect to less, they've got less features on there. I'll never use all the features, but it's been a
You're asking
godsend,
really
that.
strange questions there. Your next thing you'll be asking, why are all dogs' lips black?
Are they?
Yeah. You check.
Why does all the grass grow at a certain length and when it gets cut? I don't know.
Who knows? Anyway, there we go.
Yeah.
So, the Interphone, what's it called? Interphone Avant Tour?
Yeah.
Tour Avant?
No, just the Interphone Avant.
There it
Comes
is.
in this lovely stylish box. And there is even instructions in the box of
Who
how to
needs
put them
them?
in the helmet.
Throw
It's
them on
really,
straight
really
away.
simple. I really like it.
Good.
Yeah.
Short video. Shopping channel's almost closed. It's not really.
Oh, we forgot to give the item number, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Have a look at the description. Check it out for yourself. There's no monetary gain for us. It's just what we like to use.
There you go.
So we'll catch you in the next one.